G'day folks, it's Cortezerino, and today I'm going to show you how to build my Japanese Watchtower. And I've got two versions of the tower here. The only difference between them is that in one of them I'm using stripped spruce logs and the other one has stripped dark oak. I'm going to do the tutorial with the spruce. I think it looks a little bit nicer. And this build is a little bit deceptive. When you look at it from a distance it looks nice and simple. But when you get up close, there is a ton of detail in this one, so it's going to take a little bit to build, but if you bear with me, we will get through it. And you may recognize the design. I actually based this on the lighthouses from the game Ghost of Tsushima. So it's not exactly the same, I made a few changes, but if you did want to build one of the Ghost of Tsushima lighthouses, then you can just take this design and add a little bit more and it should be looking pretty similar. And this is how it looks without the shaders on. And if you would like a list of all the materials you'll need, you can find a link to that in the video description. And the first thing we're going to do is build the base of the tower so you know how much room you're going to need. So we're going to begin by building a square that is 5 blocks long on all sides. And I'm just building this out of stone. We're never going to see this, so you can use any block you like. You can use dirt if you want to. And once you've got your square in place, we are going to fill up the center with spruce planks. And then on all 4 sides, we're going to put 3 spruce stairs right in the middle. So just go around and put all of those in. And now we're going to build the exact same thing in all 4 corners. So I'll show you this one, and you can copy it to the other 3. We're going to start with a stone block there, and then a stripped spruce log facing straight up. Then grab deep slate bricks, we're going to put 1 on each side right there. Then with cobbled deep slate stairs, we are going to place them like that against the stone. And then with spruce stairs, we're going to place them like that against the stripped spruce log. So you should be looking like that when you're done. So now I want you to put yourself where you want your front door. So I want my front door right here. What we're going to do is we're going to knock out that stone block, put in a spruce plank, and then from this side we're going to place a spruce door on top of that plank. Then right here I'm going to replace that block with a bit of stone because we're not going to see that, so why waste our wood? And on top of the stone I'm going to build a stripped spruce pillar that is 5 blocks tall. Now on the top on this side we are going to put a spruce trapdoor, then 4 ladders underneath, and then just to the left of that pillar I'm going to put a bit of scaffolding with a lantern on top. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and build up some walls, and you can see I'm using mostly deep slate bricks, but I'm mixing in the occasional cracked brick and cobbled block as well. So I'm going to show you how to do it just using the bricks, but just bear in mind when you do it, just go ahead and randomly mix in those blocks. So what we're going to do is we're going to place these on top of that first square of stone that we built. So just wrap these all the way around in a 5x5 except for where the door is. And this wall is going to be 5 blocks tall in total, so to the same height as our pillar right there. The only thing to remember is just above our door, put in an upside down cobbled deep slate stair. But otherwise just go ahead and build all of this up 5 blocks tall. So when you're done guys, you will be looking like this. So next I want you to come up to the top of your ladder and we're just going to fill in this little gap with spruce logs, just like that. Now in each corner on top of these stone blocks, I want you to grab your stripped spruce logs and we're going to put a pillar that is 4 blocks tall with a stone block on top. So go ahead and do that for each corner. And once you've done that in each corner, grab your stripped spruce logs, and on top of this log we're going to add 3 more blocks just like that. So do that in each corner. And what we're going to do next, I want you to copy to all 4 sides. It's exactly the same. So I'll show you on the side where the door is and you do the others. So on top of these bricks we're going to place 2 deep slate brick walls with lanterns on top. Now grab some spruce stairs, and on top of, or next to that stone block up there, we're going to place an upside down spruce stair there, and 1 there. And then we're going to do the same on the top of these shorter pillars. So 1 right there, and another right there. Now underneath the top stairs, we're going to place 1 spruce fence, And underneath these stairs we're going to place 2 spruce fences. And that is how you should be looking when you're done, guys. So now I want you to come up to these stone blocks up the top, and I'll show you one and you can copy it to the other 3. So on top of the stone we're going to place another stone, then 2 stripped spruce logs, a sea lantern, and 2 more stripped spruce. Now that does not have to be a sea lantern. You can use glowstone or jack-o'-lanterns, any light block you like. We're not going to see it. So now looking from the outside toward the center of our building, we're going to cover up those 2 sides of our light block with spruce trapdoors, and then right up the top here 2 spruce fences. And that's how it should look when you're done. So all your trapdoors and fences are facing away from the center of our build. And once again, what I show you in this corner, just go ahead and copy to the other 4. So on top of the end of that log, we're going to place a spruce slab. And then on top of the upside down stairs, we're going to place 3 stripped spruce logs. So just like that. And then on top of these logs, facing toward our trapdoors, we're going to place 1 stair right there and another like that. So copy that to each corner. Alrighty, once you've done that on all 4 sides, come along to where our ladder is, and we're going to continue this stripped spruce log 8 more blocks. So just go ahead and add 8 to that. And then we're going to continue our ladder, so just go ahead and place 8 more ladders. Now grab some stone, and in the corner of our deep slate here, we're going to place a stone block in each corner, and we're going to build these up till they're 8 blocks tall. So we've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you can see it's the same height as our ladder. So just go ahead and build all of those up. Okay, so now we're going to build just on top of our deep slate there. So look at your ladder. On this side, we're going to put 3 stripped spruce logs across like that. And then we're going to do almost the same thing behind the ladder, but you can put a stone block in the middle because we're not going to see that. And 2 stripped spruce on each side. Now for the other 2 sides here, what we're going to do is put 2 sea lanterns with a spruce plank in the middle. Once again, these do not have to be sea lanterns, they can be any light block. And we'll do the same on that side. And then in the middle here, like inside your building, we're going to cover up the side of those sea lanterns with spruce trapdoors. Okay, so come back around to the side where we are looking at our ladder. And on top of this log here, we're going to place 6 brown mushroom blocks, just like that. And then we'll do another spruce log lying on its side. And then we're going to repeat that. 6 brown mushroom blocks and our spruce log. Now on the side behind the ladder, it's almost the same, except what we're going to do is after we place our 6 mushrooms, we're going to place our stone block right there because we're not going to see it. And we'll put our 2 spruce lying on their side. 6 brown mushroom and same thing, stone block in the middle and our 2 spruce. And then for the other 2 walls, these will be exactly the same, so I'll show you this one and you can copy it to the other side. On top of the sea lanterns, we are going to do 2 brown mushroom blocks with 2 spruce fences in the middle. Then we'll go 2 sea lanterns and a spruce plank. And then we're just going to repeat that. So 2 more brown mushroom blocks, 2 spruce fences, 2 sea lanterns with a spruce plank, and then just come to the inside, and using spruce trapdoors we are going to cover up these sea lanterns. So this is how you should be looking when you're done. So now what we're going to do is exactly the same on all 4 sides. So it doesn't matter if there are windows behind it or if it's a flat wall like that, it's exactly the same. So I'll show you this one and you can copy it to the others. So first of all, on top of these upside down stairs here, we're going to place 2 sea lanterns and then 3 stripped spruce in between them. Now on top of the sea lantern, we'll do a right way up spruce stair, then an upside down, and same on that side. Then grab some tough blocks and we'll put 1 on each side like that with our 3 stripped spruce in between. Then we're going to go back to our stairs. So right way upstairs with upside down ones above that, and sea lanterns on top of those with 1, 2, 3 stripped spruce. Now on the front of the tough blocks we're going to put oak trapdoors, And in the front of the sea lanterns, we are going to put spruce trapdoors. And then staying with our spruce trapdoors, we're going to put 2 on top of that log there and 2 underneath that. And exactly the same right here. So that's how you should be looking when you're done. Do that on all 4 sides. Okay, so you should be looking like this on all 4 sides. So now I want you to come up to the corners here where we can see the sides of our sea lanterns. And we're going to put stripped spruce logs just like that. So what I like to do, toward the front where our door is, we put 2 lying on their side, then 1 poking out to the side like that, and then at the back wall, I just put 2 coming straight out like that with 1 out to the side. So do that in all 4 corners. And then what we're also going to do is put spruce buttons on the end, and then with a deep slate tile wall, we're going to place it right there. And the next thing we're going to do is look at our stone blocks that are sticking up. What we're going to do is on each side of the stone block, we're going to put a stripped spruce log lying on its side. So go ahead and do that for all 4 of these blocks. Okay, so now on each wall, what I want you to do is just in this little gap between the logs, we're going to put a temporary block, and we'll put a stripped spruce log lying on its side toward the outside of the building. Then we'll break that, and on the inside of the building, we're going to use stripped spruce wood, and this is the one with bark all the way around, so you just have that lying on its side. So go ahead, do that for each side, so the log facing toward the outside of the building, and the one with bark all the way around facing toward the inside. The only difference is where our ladder is. You can just go ahead and put 2 logs there because we're not going to see the inside of it. Okay, so come along to where our ladder is, and we're going to place 6 spruce planks on top. So against the very top one, we're going to place a spruce trapdoor, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ladders. Now grab some oak trapdoors, and just at this height here, we're going to place an oak trapdoor in each corner, and then holding shift, we are going to place a sea lantern on each of these. Now this will be visible from below, this sea lantern, so you might want to use sea lanterns for this, but if you don't have them, glowstone or anything else would be fine. Now in between these sea lanterns, we're going to place 3 spruce planks right there, and then we're going to build these up until they're the same height as the pillar that our ladder's on. And once you've done that, on top of each of these sea lanterns, what we're going to do is place 1, 2 spruce planks, and then 2 stone blocks and a spruce plank. So do that in each corner. And once you've done that on each corner, just run around the bottom here with spruce trapdoors. We're going to cover up these sea lanterns. Okay, so then I want you to come along to these stone blocks in each corner, and we're going to place 3 stripped spruce logs on top with a tough block right there, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 spruce fences on these 2 sides. So go ahead and do that for each corner. And once you've done that, on all 4 sides, I want you to run 3 stripped spruce between our tough blocks, and then just underneath, we're going to put 2 upside down spruce stairs. So do that on each side. Okay, so now just above our tough blocks here, we are going to run a 5 by 5 square of stone all the way around the top, just covering up all of our tough blocks and logs there. And then in each corner of that, we are going to add 1 extra stone block. Now grab some stripped spruce logs, and on each side, just above our tuff, we're going to put a log sticking out like that with 1 in the middle. So just go ahead and put them in on all 4 sides. And once you've done that, what we're going to do is in each of these corners, we are going to place a spruce slab just against the top half of those logs, and then just to cover up the stone, we're going to place 2 upside down spruce stairs. So do that all the way around. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what to do in one corner, and you can copy it to the other 3. So on top of this stone block here that's sticking up, we're going to add 1, 2, 3 stripped spruce, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 stone. And then on top of this spruce slab, we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spruce. So do that in each corner. And once again, what I'm going to show you is exactly the same on all 4 sides. So I'll show you this one, and you can copy it to the others. On top of the stone here, right in the middle, we're going to place a sea lantern. with a spruce plank on each side and some brown carpet on top. Each side of the carpet we're going to go 1, 2, 3 spruce fences. Now just down the front here against these bits of stone we're going to place 2 sea lanterns, and these will have spruce stairs on top, and then running in between the sea lanterns 3 brown mushrooms, and then grab some spruce trapdoors. We're going to place 3 on top of the mushroom blocks and flick all of those up, and then cover up the sea lanterns with 2 more. Okay, so grab your stripped spruce logs, and just above our fences we're going to run 3 across like that, and we're going to do this on all 4 sides, so just covering up the very top of our fences there. And just on top of these, right in the middle, we are going to place a stone block on each of those. And then we're going to put a little cross section here, so it doesn't matter how you do it, just put 3 stripped spruce in one direction, and then 2 in the other. And then we're going to come to the inside here. Right in the middle of that cross, we're going to hang a chain with a shroom light, and then we're going to put jungle trapdoors on each side and flick them down. And once again, I'll show you what to do on this side, and you can copy it to the others. So on each side of this stone block, we're going to place 2 barrels facing straight up, and then right in the middle against the stone, we're going to place a stripped spruce log, and then 1 against the stone on each side. Now against the stone blocks below, we're going to place an upside down spruce stair there, and 1 there, and then the same spot in the middle, we're going to put a spruce slab, and then on the ends of these logs, we're going to place 3 spruce slabs like so. And once you've done that, come up to the middle here. Just in the middle of this cross section, we'll put a stripped spruce log facing straight up, and then grab some spruce planks, and just above our barrels we are going to run 3 spruce planks on all 4 sides. And once you've done that, on top of those planks we just placed, we are going to place 3 stone blocks on each side. And then finally, on top of these logs in each corner, we are just going to place a single stone block. Okay, so now I want you to grab some polished deep slate. We're going to need the blocks and the slabs. What we're going to do is right in the corners where we place this final stone block, we're going to have a deep slate block coming out on the diagonal, and they're going to have a spruce slab underneath. So probably easiest to place the slab first with the deep slate block on top. And then what we're going to do is have 2 slabs coming out on the angle just like that. So you have to place some temporary blocks and have them coming out. So just go ahead and do that in all 4 corners. So just go ahead and build that in each corner. Just double check that you're doing it at the same height that I've got it here. So now using polished deep slate slabs, starting against this spruce slab here, we're going to place 1 there and run them all the way along until we reach the other spruce slab right there. So you're placing 9 in total. And then what we're going to do is just on the ends, we're going to place a temporary 1 there and break that, and the same on this end. So go ahead and build that on all 4 sides, but when you do it, just mix in the occasional cobbled deep slate slab just for a bit of extra detail. So once you've done that on all 4 sides, we're going to add another 9 slabs. So what you want to do is put a temporary block against the slab here, and then against the bottom half of that block, that is where we're going to be placing our slabs. So we're just going to place these 9 in front of those first 9 we placed, just like that. And of course remember to mix in the occasional cobbled slab, so do that on all 4 sides. And once again, I'll show you what to do on one side, and you can copy it to the others. So just on top of these spruce logs here, we're going to go 1, 2, 3 polished deep slate blocks with 2 polished slabs in between. And just in front of those, we're going to run a line of right way up polished stairs. And just for the stairs, mix in the occasional cobbled stair. And once you've done that, come along to the middle here and we'll put a stone block on top of that log. And then just around that stone block, we are going to place spruce planks. And then on top of the spruce planks, we will place stone blocks. So just a little 3x3 with a stone block in the middle. And now what we're going to do is just wrap two lines of deep slate stairs around here, so we're going to run them all the way around, just covering these stone blocks in the corners. Just remember to mix in your cobbled stairs as you do that, and then on the next line up we are going to do the exact same thing. And we're nearly done. What you can do is right in the middle here place a stone block, and then just against the stone block we're going to place 3 polished stairs. You can mix in a cobbled stair as well. And then in each corner here we're just going to place a slab, and also we'll mix in a cobbled one as well. And then we'll just finish off with a polished deep slate block right on top. And that is it. That is the most complicated little watchtower I think I've ever built. So that's it, guys. That's how to build my watchtower. And just remember, these will be really good as lighthouses as well. Although my personal preference is if you've got a little Japanese village or town, just on the mountains around your village, just scatter these around. They look awesome from a distance, just rising out of the trees. So anyway, guys, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and I will see you next time.